Look at the moon.
Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.
What is up, Blue Crew? How's it going, Green Giants? And welcome, Ledger citizens. How do you do, Blue Crew? Appreciate everybody tuning in for another late night DLT. Let's get it started. Got a little foamy there. Starting off, but we're starting with the Stella for the Stellar ecosystem. Stella. It does say Stella Artois. You put it together, it is kind of like Stellar. But anyway, shout out to the Blue Crew tuning in. Thanks for any people who are hitting the likes. Can you guys see me at least? Does anybody see me? Can I get a confirmation that we're live and going good or anything? Is anybody out there? What happened to the Blue Crew, man? What happened to the Blue Crew? Is it only Angus? Only Angus in the stream? Okay. Hey, Angus, I appreciate you, man. I was expecting a little bit more hype coming into the stream here. But hey, I get it. It's shadow ban life. That's what we do. That's what it is. You know, it is what it is. Some people can just post up a video, or the moment they go live, they got hundreds of people watching them, and they got great presentation. They got all the good stuff, right? But we just come on here and we're here to hang out with the Blue Crew and talk some cryptos and jump into the cryptos. Let's keep it crypto. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. Shout out to all of y'all. I see a sub G and Blue Crew. Sorry, man. You're battling the national football game. I mean, dude, if people want to see Michigan kick Washington's butt, then so be it. I was watching it and I was like, whatever, man. I'm kind of over this game. I'd rather talk about crypto. Jump into it. It's all a show at the end of the day. Isn't it funny that the two teams in the national college football game are gold and whatever specific colors? So gold and purple. We may see the Ravens in the NFL going to the championship. We've been seeing a lot of gold and purple symbolism for sure. And then you got Michigan with yellow and blue, right? And we've been seeing a lot of the Warrior State, or Golden State Warriors, yellow and blue winning. Maybe a team that makes it to the NFL championship as well will be yellow and blue. Maybe in the NBA, there's going to be some purple and gold, whatever. It's the theme of 2024, it looks like, or at least this past 2023 season. Technically, we're still in the 2023 year, according to the Chinese. Rye Guy, Marvin Davis, Angus Scrim, appreciate y'all. But yeah, that's what we're battling with, and it is what it is, man. If people want to be missing out and just watching Washington get their asses kicked, I mean, it's all good. But anyways, moving into the crypto space, let's jump into it. Once again, this is the worst show with the best community, and I appreciate you guys hitting the likes on the way in. Hey, what's Kin? Dude, Kin, are you kidding me here, right, guy? No, I'm joking, man. I understand if some people still don't know too much about Kin. We can go into it. Okay, so let's just answer Rye Guy's question because he's OG Blue Crew, man. You got to show some love to the OG Blue Crew out there. So Kin, the Kin Foundation was a project that was ERC20, and it was created by a Web2 company that created this social media app called Kik. Kik had over 100 million downloads and was the top app downloaded as during like the times where Facebook and MySpace and all that type of stuff. Kik is coming on and starts picking up some momentum, and then BlackBerry sues them for patent infringement or something like that. They just didn't know how to react to the currency with Kin that they had on the Kik and just what was going on with that ecosystem. I mean, I'm doing a terrible job explaining it because I know it makes it sound like it's shady, but apparently they were just done dirty. Kik was just done dirty, and then they end up getting sued by the SEC, and apparently what they were doing with Kin was considered infringement of securities law, right? But the SEC and Kik came to a settlement where Kik would have to shut down its operations, but then Kin was not going to be viewed as a security from there on out, right? So Kin technically has regulatory clarity, and they were one of the first, if not the first project to migrate over to the Solana ecosystem, right? So they migrated over to the Solana ecosystem. So now they got the speed of Solana, and also the Kin Foundation had to destroy or burn what was left of their, as you can see here, the burn is now complete. You can find the on-chain proofs of the burn transactions here, right? So now Kin is fully decentralized, right? Kin is now fully decentralized. The burn of Kin reserves is now complete. We know with no employees and no reserves, it is clear the Kin Foundation no longer has any influence over the future of Kin. As of today, July 28, 2023, Kin is fully decentralized. This is a new exciting chapter for Kin. Kin is now fully in the hands of its holders. What we do with it, where we take it, is up to us. No doubt there are still many challenges ahead, right? But Kin is now the only meaningful currency that is fully distributed and fully decentralized. It is also one of the fastest and most scalable cryptocurrencies because it runs on Solana, right? So you have a highly decentralized. So the burn details, they burned 4.96 trillion, and now what's left over is 2 trillion of the supply. So then Kik decides to go and they do a fire sale of their company, but they decide to hold on to the Kin that they have, right? And they build out this new. I mean, the Kin Foundation had to burn their reserves, but like the founders, the amount that they have, they decided to hold on to it instead of selling it. And so then they build this application called Code, right? Send money to anyone, and it's supposed to be a very fast, transfer
of payments, like maybe the next step in what payments apps are going to be, where it's literally scans the QR code and sends instantly, like very quick finality. I think there's even a feature where you swipe up and it literally goes into the next phone that has the app. It like literally swipes up in an instant like that. You like select your number and then you could swipe it up and it shows up there, which is pretty baller, right? So then if you want to see the app that's inspired by the tagline, only possible on Solana, download Get Code. This is Ted Livingston, the founder, right? He's got his little bit of a MySpace kind of picture there with this dude. I don't know if you guys remember the original founder. I think his name was Tom. This looks like a very Tom photo. But anyways, a new release was published on Code open source, so they've been developing this thing, right? And a commercial is out for it. We're just jumping right away talking about Ken. This is hilarious. Once again, this is a highly speculative asset. What I like about it is I can own 1 million and just see what happens in the future. It's $17 now. We got it at what, 12, 15? Very excited to see where this thing could go. Or no, not 15, like 14 or 12, somewhere around there. But anyways, I mean, oh man, 15. Either way, that's still cheap as hell to get 1 million of these things. But we've been having sharing some good info on the Green Giant group here. And if you are part of the Green Giants, please drop your @ symbol for your Twitter or your X, and we'll add you to the Green Giant group. Shout out to the Green Giants. Much love to all of y'all. But here we go. Let's check out this commercial just really quick. We checked it out earlier, but let's check it out again. It was in our last stream, Rye Guy, but I get you. Here we go. So you So you see how quickly they just did like 3 transactions in one sitting right there between 3 different code users, right? So that's ridiculous how quick and fast that payments app is. And that was a great commercial anyway. That's like a really well done, good production value commercial, and definitely speaks the message of what this whole app is about, right? So here's another advertisement for it. Say hello to your digital paper cash. I'm not playing any of the music in the background for y'all here, but you can see right here, like, pick any currency, right? And the central currency of this app is kin, right? So you pick any currency and then it sends that amount of value of the currency to the person, and they decide to receive, I guess they decide to receive kin or $15 of US dollars, who knows? But as you can see, you can even text the value to the person and then they can just upload it and bam, it's in their wallet. Like, this is a pretty I can't wait to have it on Android to see what it's all about, right? To just see what if it's really as good as this advertising say, because sometimes they speed up stuff to make it seem like it's more smooth than it really is. So I can't wait to get my hands on this thing and give you guys a straight up, you know, what's going down with kin and the code platform. It's available on Apple phone though. If you guys want to try it out and give us some feedback on what you've experienced with it, that would be brilliant, right? So just let us know, or, you know, that's you can get code here. Let's go to get code. So go to getcode.com right here, right? And cheers to everybody, by the way. We cracked open a beer. We got our Stella for Stellar for the XLM. Here we go. Yeah, but send money to anybody. And apparently it's like global currencies that you can send. You can, yeah, send money in 100 plus currencies. Code runs on the sophisticated blockchain technology, so anyone can use it. Unlike other blockchain based payment apps, your balance and transaction history aren't visible to the public. That's pretty freaking awesome, man. Dude, that's better than a lot of blockchain payment apps, and that's better than freaking even Venmo, right? Where like people could see how much money you sent. If you're following somebody, you could see how much money they sent to another person, right? So Code, I'm digging this, man. I'm interested to see how far this could go. I joined the waitlist for Android, and I can't wait for them to come. We saw some developments recently on their X about the Code platform, so I'm excited. Or, you know, the Android Code version. But I like that they picked Kin to be the central crypto for that platform. And here's a video. We'll check out the video again. It is a little long, but you know, we're trying to educate Rye Guy on this crypto here. So check this out. And if, you know, for everybody who hasn't seen it before, you know, enjoy watching it again. Here we go. Maybe
you guys
maybe you pick up something different the second time around. You never know. Here we go.
get, which I think is pretty stupid personally, is about using Kin instead of USDC for these payments. I really don't like that because, like, I don't understand why people think they should dictate what other people should use as tokens in their own applications. Like, if you don't want to use it, don't use it. If you want to use it, use it. But yeah, so the tribalism around that gets really weird for me. But I want to ask, how do you think about this? What do you have to say to these people who always just go on Twitter to talk about this? I just want to get your take on it once and for all.
It's a great question. And if I were to respond in one line, it would be, do you subscribe to Satoshi's vision or not? Do you subscribe to Satoshi's vision or not? The very first line of the Bitcoin white paper is a purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash. That's what got me excited in the beginning. And that's where our mission comes from, making it compelling for the average person to control their own money. Not making it easy. It's more than easy. We have to show that it can be even better. It's like a chat app versus SMS. It's not just another option. It's not just free. It's better. There's group chat, video chat, all these things. And so when it comes to delivering on that mission, stable coins are not real crypto. Stablecoins are not real crypto. In our pursuit of just being so desperate to get people finally, after 15 years, to actually use crypto in their daily lives and still not succeeding, as an industry, we've started to compromise. Compromise on what got us here, compromise on what got us excited. USDC is great. I think the companies behind it that launched it are great, but it is not real crypto. You're relying on a centralized entity to maintain a peg, and you're relying on a centralized entity not to freeze your funds whenever they want. So what maybe that enables a compelling experience. And I get the whole argument. You know, one of our values, seek to understand. I seek to understand. I get the argument of, well, the nice thing about USDC is it doesn't go down in value. I get that, but it's not real crypto. And so this is definitely something we're being contrarian on. Like, only Kin has the speed of Solana with the decentralization of Bitcoin. And we think there's like something powerful and special there. And just like early Bitcoin miners got to share in the value that was created on the network, can users and developers and publishers share in the value of the creation that's built with this new global payments platform? And so,
Right, guys, shout out to you, man. Much love to you, bro. He's saying, here, you buy some too. Dude, that's about like, what, 700,000 Kin right there? I appreciate you, bro. Damn. Holy cow.
we think there's something on one side more true to the vision, but also on the other side, something that could be very compelling as we get this going.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and I have a few comments. Like, it's interesting how people that are interested in DePIN don't say anything or make complaints. Why is DePIN not using USDC? You know, it's like, no, they're using the token to create a network, and they think it's better, it's more native, it's crypto specific, and that's the same thing with Kin. And also, if you use the Code app, it's not that you have to say, like, I'm just going to send you 3 Kin. You can actually say, like, there's like 20 plus currencies you can choose from, right? And it'll give you the equivalent. It's similar to if you're buying stock on some brokerage platform. You can actually say how many shares you want, or you can say how many dollars you want. It makes the experience really, really easy.
Yeah, like the average person, when we show them code, you know, you hand them digital paper cash, their first reaction is, wow, that's amazing, wow. And then their first question is not, but why is it kin? You know, because to your point, like they don't even see kin. It's like, hey, I just got $5 of kin. I got $5. That's what it feels like. Their first question is not, but why is it kin? That's a crypto industry insider question. You know, because there's all these narratives we could talk about around USDC and why there's not payments yet. The question instead is, what can I do with it? So it's almost like, you know, which cryptocurrency to use. We think there's a ton of powerful things about kin, but ultimately that question right now is irrelevant. No average user, when I hand them digital paper cash, goes, but why is it kin? Not one. I've never once had that question. Instead, it's, but what can I do with it? And that's where we think micropayments are very powerful. And that's also where we think there's a powerful opportunity to use real crypto. You know, no centralized entity maintaining the peg, because, you know, if I have $1 today in my account and I want to spend 25 cents, does it really matter if I only have 90 cents in my account tomorrow or $1.20? It doesn't matter. I'm using it to use it now, not as a speculative investment.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And before we move on, maybe you can touch on, because you mentioned decentralization of kin a few times now, and you guys have already sought or obtained regulatory clarity because you've been at this for a while now and you've gotten it, right? So there's some clarity there. So can you maybe talk about that for people who are just unfamiliar? Because I don't think many people know the story here.
So we launched kin. I am quote unquote the founder of kin. Okay. And the reason why kin is compelling to us, like, do we own a bit of kin? Yeah, we own a bit of kin, right? Like, obviously, just like Satoshi owns a bit of Bitcoin and Anatoly owns a bit of Sol, like, of course that's there. But more importantly, we built it for ourselves. What would we want as a developer? And that's why today, you know, it's super fast. It's on Solana. We were the first ones to get there of any other crypto project. We also don't want it to be beholden to some foundation. Oh, you get a grant, but you don't. Oh, let's pay all these people all this inflation, but we won't tell anybody about it, and all the sellers are going to have to hold it. No, we don't want that. We want it fully decentralized and fully distributed. I don't have to rely on anybody that they're going to print a bunch of money, blow a peg, or change the rules of the game. And so that's where we started building kin, you know, and we love the name kin because it's all working together to create this like better currency and this better future together. But all good things get attacked. You know, so when we first launched Kik in 2010, yeah, we went 0 to 1 million users in 15 days, million to 2 million users in 7 days. And what happened next? BlackBerry kicked us off their platform and sued us for patent infringement. And we lost 99% of our users over the next 3 weeks. That's a part of the story that's sometimes left out. We went from the #1 app across all the app stores to being totally forgotten in the space of 6 weeks. But, you know, BlackBerry was afraid. You know, wait, I thought nobody would be able to do this, you know, build it, like, this is our thing, this is how we sell BlackBerries, and so they wanted to punish the first one through the wall. But we built it back up. And 3-4 years later, I remember, because I screenshot, I was sitting there waiting. It became the #1 free social app in the US once again. And so kin went on a similar journey. You know, we're the first Web2 company to launch a cryptocurrency. We did the absolute best we could with the rules as they were described. You know, hired the absolute best lawyers, tried to do everything, KYC'd everything, did all these things that nobody else was doing to try to be above board as possible. But once again, you know, it was successful but threatening. You know, almost $100 million, $98 million token sale. You know, there's lots of token sales happening at the time, but the SEC came after us. And so they sued us for an illegal securities offering. And so it was actually absolutely devastating to the momentum of the cryptocurrency. No exchange could touch it. Developers had questions about it. It was brutal, devastating. You know, kin couldn't be the business model we needed to be for Kik. We ended up selling Kik Messenger in a fire sale because it was either that or just dump a bunch of kin that the market could not support and would just hurt everybody. And so rather than hurt anybody, Kik did not sell a single kin. It gave up its, you know, first and only child, if you will, in a fire sale. But what it meant is we worked it through with the SEC, and the outcome was we agreed that the original sale of kin was a securities offering, but that today and going forward, it was not. So, the past is the past, sort of like Ripple, fine. Like something about what happened in 2017, that's okay. What's important to us is that we all agree that kin is not a security today. And so when the SEC offered us that as a settlement, we took it. We were super excited about it. We paid a $5 million fine, and kin was allowed to continue. And so I think that's another exciting thing. You have the SEC today talking about how all these cryptocurrencies are securities. Like kin has already passed that test and now can rebuild on the other side.
Yeah, that's quite a story. And I think most people have this erroneous notion of entrepreneurship where it's just some guy with a monopoly money mustache and just making a lot of money off workers, but it's really just pain the whole time and ups and downs. So kudos to you guys for.
I think that's exactly right. And I think what separates the entrepreneurs from everybody else is like, how much do you believe? How much are you willing to endure, right? Like, so Facebook and Telegram went through a similar thing at the time. The SEC came after Telegram, and I think it's Congress came after Facebook and Libra. And what did those two companies do? They walked away. For us, that wasn't good enough. We believed. We were all in. We would fight to the death. And so I think that's part of the entrepreneur journey is like, it has to be something you're willing fighting for, because to your point, it's going to be a ton of pain.
Okay, so the settlement for that happened, I believe, in 2020, which is an interesting year for that to happen. But let's see when it really did. Okay, so this is the CoinDesk article, right? So Kik must pay SEC $5 million, judge rules, ending year-long battle over $100 million ICO. Kik will pay $5 million in penalties as part of a proposed settlement with the SEC, which sued the messaging app last year. So not a win for either side, a settlement. U.S. District Judge on Wednesday ordered Kik to pay a $5 million penalty and give the SEC 45 days notice on any kin token transactions for the next 3 years. Funny thing is, this was 3 years ago. We're already past the year 3. So now they don't have to give the SEC 45 days notice anymore on kin token transactions for the next 3 years, allowing the two parties' proposed judgment submitted Tuesday to take effect. Kik and the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission have proposed settling their dispute over a 2017 token sale with a $5 million fine. Dude, they made over $100 million on the ICO and they only paid $5 million. The proposed judgment for injunctive and monetary relief, which also enjoins the Canadian firm against future U.S. securities law violations, still needs approval presiding federal district court judge. According to public court documents, if approved, the settlement would cap off a year-long legal fight between the two. Kik must give the SEC 45 days notice once again with anything they do in relation to kin. They decided to not sell their kin. They held on, right? And they built out this code platform, and it's been 3 years now. So they don't have to inform kin or SEC about anything anymore. And as we just see, kin is decentralized, right? We saw that Kik burned a good amount of the foundation's kin. A similar lawsuit filed the securities regulator against messaging platform Telegram and saw that the firm's blockchain project Telegram Open Network abandoned before it could launch. But Kik's proposed deal has a critical difference from Telegram's ill-fated ton outcome. It would not destroy the defendants' tokenized dreams, mandating that Kik notify the SEC of any kin sales within the next 3 years. Once again, 3 years have been passed, right? The judgment would tie up a legal bout that only 20 days ago appeared to be heading towards a resounding loss for Kik. Kik originally announced its hope to fight the SEC in court, potentially creating a precedent for how token sales might be treated under U.S. securities law. However, it backed away from a jury trial request in March and lost a motion for summary judgment last month. At the time, a judge ruled that Kik's issuance of kin was an investment fund in a joint enterprise that sought to boost the token's price, satisfying the prongs of the Howey test. A U.S. Supreme Court case used as a precedent for evaluating whether assets are securities. Kin General Counsel said the SEC should create clear rules to the crypto industry rather than publish conflicting statements on and other non-binding forms of guidance in September. So, as we just heard, and for what we read, looks like Kin's decentralized. Looks like the 3 years of having to let the SEC know what they're doing with Kin or whatever is over. And now they're building this code platform. Kick was their first child. Code is their second now. And, once again, this is just a swing for the fences. Like, I don't mind just having $17 in here and just holding on. Like, I'm a patient dude. I've seen what happens to cryptos over the 7 years of streaming, right? Who knows what's going to happen in the next 7 years with the $17 investment in Kin. I'm not saying, I'm harping on this one to give me financial freedom, but hey, it's $17 that I made off some profits of either SHX or some other cryptos, right? And just see what happens, dude. Why not? Like, same thing with NLT. NLT is about $3.50. I don't mind seeing what goes on with NLT and all these cryptos that are significantly, that you can get millions of. Like, everybody wants to like guilt trip me for like not going all in XRP or XLM or BTC or something. But it's like, dude, most of my portfolio, my hodl portfolio for sure is those cryptos, and I'm not touching it. I'm adding to the stacks and then playing a little bit of some games here to see what ends up happening. Sometimes it bites me in the ass and I'm freaking crawling myself out of a deep hole, or sometimes, we make some really filthy gains, right? Guys, Afrium in the past 7 days has gone up 177%. Crazy to see that crypto in the Stellar ecosystem doing some things. But NLT token right here, now it's $3.83. Is it going to continue to go up? I don't know, but Sorabon's impending, the smart contracts platform for Stellar. Maybe No Limit token is prepping for that, or something. NLT is prepping for that. It doesn't matter. It's $3.83 for $1 million. This is a lottery ticket. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's a 44 billion total supply. To get $1 million, to get that significant of a percentage of a crypto that could have some potential to grow in the DeFi space of, the baby that is Stellar, right? I can't wait, man. Can't wait. I'm excited, dude. Right, guy, what's up? Yeah, exactly, man. And that $5 million fine is a slap in the wrist, dude. They did they've done slap on the wrists with big companies like this before, and Kick just maybe thought it was better instead of wasting extensive resources trying to battle the SEC. Like, Ripple has the resources to do it because they are like chosen by the elite, right? So they have endless resources to just lawyer up and keep battling until the SEC finally comes up with freaking rules for the digital asset space, right? That's the whole point of this legal case, is for Ripple to freaking get it out of the SEC already and say, come up with rules for the freaking digital asset market already, right? It's not even about like what was done with XRP or anything. It's literally, this battle is so SEC can freaking finally make up their mind and make a digital asset space like policy, right? A shift in monetary policy, if you will. Have Kin paid the fine in full now? Yeah, dude, it's been 3 years and like $5 million is nothing. Dude, they made $100 million off their ICO sale, and God knows how much money they made off of Kin just booming up at the time that it was booming up. So I'm sure they've, I can't say for sure that they have paid it, but I do suspect that you have to pay it, right? Like, it's not like you don't see the SEC still going after their ass. You don't see Kick still getting heckled by regulators. It looks like they're doing great. It looks like they're not being heckled by regulators anymore and building this code platform app. So I don't want to make an assumption, but it says Kick will pay $5 billion in penalties as part of a proposed settlement, or not $5 billion, $5 million in penalties. Dude, CZ Binance just paid the DOJ $46 billion in the Binance lawsuit and dispute. That $46 billion, $5 million to these guys is a slap on the freaking wrist. And I feel like it's probably paid off. I think they have a timeline, right, of when they could pay it off. And maybe it's 3 years, right? Because SEC proposed that they have to be informed about any kin transactions that are happening with Kick or the company or whatever, which they fire sold. So Kick no longer exists as a company, right? And they burned a significant portion of the kin supply. But I don't want to make an assumption, but it feels like $5 million is a slap on the wrist, and they've had 3 years. It looks like it's been paid off, right? So I don't know, you know, if they were given a timeline or what the proposed timeline for the $5 million is. But dude, see, like, has CZ paid all $46 billion that he owes to the DOJ? Or 4.6? Sorry, yeah, 4.6, not 46. Sorry, my bad. That is a significant. It's 4.6. My bad, guys. My bad. Thanks for keeping me leveled here. I looked earlier, but I'm not smart. Buckles, you're a green giant, man. You're all good. Hey G, hey guys, is the kin token on BitTrue the same kin token on MXC? I'm not sure, dude. I don't buy kin on MXC. I just buy it on BitTrue, and then send it over to my Phantom wallet, and then provide liquidity with kin Solana on Radium, and then just, you know, let it play out and see what goes down. I mean, what's the prices that it's showing for? Because it could be the ERC20 version of kin. I would try to make sure it's the Solana network, and I think BitTrue has the Solana network version of kin. MXC may have the Ethereum version of kin. Guys, by the way, thanks to the 26 viewers, thanks for the 18 likes. I understand the national championship game is going on for college football. Let's see what the score is right now. Let's see where we're at. By the way, what was that? Wait a second. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see where we're at. Great intel. No worries. But and once again, guys, like, I'm not trying to defend kin here. I obviously would love for this to turn into $1 million. But the fact that I just need to spend only 17 bucks on this lottery ticket to get 1 million of these tokens, right? And then just see what ends up happening. Play the patient man's game, right? Just understand that I only have 17. If I would have had higher, sure, maybe I can reach those goals quicker. But since I understand this is a very divisive crypto, this is a very uncertain crypto, right? I can't only just believe the talking heads and what they're telling me here, right? I'm just going to play it with the numbers. And if it ever hits a penny, I'm going to probably cash out most of my kin, right? I'm going to have 1 million kin at 17 bucks. If it ever hits a penny, cashing out most of it, right? And then we'll see what happens in the future with the rest of the kin. I don't want to own the majority of the fake SHX like G. You don't want to own a majority of that. Hey, I hear you, man. And now everybody's like, dude, but are you sure this is the right one? Are you sure? Are you sure? Because remember what happened with SHX? Remember? Dude, I didn't have a majority of my SHX on Lobster Wallet and on that, you know, like, I had a good amount of SHX that I made passively with my Aqua rewards that I was starting to build up a little stash. And now we just continue building that stash, but with just a realistic setup there. And it is what it is, right? Do you know what level of membership I have? Tim Shea, let me check it out. I mean, I could just tell you later, dude. I'll tell you later because it'll take some time to check out Studio and find out. You may be a mini though. Were you gifted? You were gifted it. So if you were gifted it, you're probably a mini green giant. Were you gifted it by Bishop Thomas or me? Let me know. But anyways, let's keep going, guys. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks for hitting the likes. You guys are amazing. Let's jump into some more news. Didn't think we would jump into kin that quickly, but they have a strong community, man. I like their community on X. It looks like there's people who believe in kin and believe that maybe this was a psyop type of thing. I mean, that's the great thing of the high risk and high potential of this crypto. It feels like there's some psyop business going on here. Like the SEC is like, dude, let's sue Kick and soon kin. make everybody not really like it, but then we just end up giving them a slap on the wrist, and then, you know, they're still building out amazing platforms or something. Who knows? What's the real SHX on? What's the real SHX on? Shout out to Ripple Effect. Thanks for the donation, man. And thank you for your constant contributions, man. You're awesome, dude. So the real SHX, from what I understand, is stronghold.co. Stronghold.co is the real SHX for Lobster Wallet, right? Stronghold.co. And then people were asking me, what's the real NLT? What's the real no limit token? NoLimitStellar.com is the real no limit token. And then the first 4 letters are GAX2 and the last 4 letters are ZNLT, right? So we'll see what ends up happening here with no limit token as well. Cheers to everybody tuning in. Appreciate your support. I mean, yeah, choose whichever one, dude. I mean, the higher your membership level, the more tickets you get in our monthly giveaway, if that means anything to you. And who knows, maybe there might be more perks for the higher levels. I just haven't come up with them yet. But I think that's like the best way of doing about it is if you're, you know, if you're a gargantuan green giant. Once again, thanks. Shout out to Ripple Effect. Appreciate you. And shout out to Rye Guy. Thank you so much for your donations, guys. You guys know every drop helps this channel. We are Shadow Ban Nation here, man. There's people who literally get 1,000 views per stream, and they're not telling you about freaking gems like we're telling you about gems out here. And we're literally just focused on the gems, man. Everybody else cares about how they present themselves on the stream. And hell, I care to a certain extent. I wish I had a better setup, but I know if I just keep focusing on content, then all that other stuff's going to come along, man. I'm not going to just jump the gun and just have this professional looking setup, have all this, like, you know, great thumbnails every time, you know, for every freaking video, dude. I do all of this by, like, I'm sure, you know, a lot of people do all of it by themselves and they have a great, you know, understanding of how to use the programs and took the time to do it. But I'm just taking the time to look into these cryptos. That's where I'm focusing in on. I'm thinking I'm going to buy another 200k SHX. Oh my God, Ripple Effect. Don't even get me started, man. Gotta love the Blue Castle, dude. Gotta love the Blue Castle. And if it's dipping, who knows, man? I mean, I love the type of floor that it's building for itself here. There is some bullish ass momentum going on here with SHX. We may see past all-time high. I mean, I don't want to get too hyped up. I'm going to be really excited when we go past like 008, for example. If we go there, holy crap, we're just going to get ready to, you know, write our retirement notice, or just, you know, hey, before this channel even got big, we're already done. We're already out. I guess we don't need this channel to get big anyway. Did you check the SHX web address on Lobster? It has to match the SHX main website. Yeah, stronghold.co, right? God dang it, guys. Everybody, it's so funny, man. Just like all the endless, like, are we making sure that we have the right one? Are we making sure? Are we making sure that we have the right one? This looks like the right one to me. Stronghold.co. This is what I was told by LEET when I was, you know, embarrassed publicly. LEET and Nerdy made sure that I had the right one. And this looks like it's the right one. Stronghold.co. It goes to their website. Right here, you could see it. But maybe this is a fake website for all I know. Who knows anymore? I'm so confused at this point. Like, everybody's second guessing me now all of a sudden. Because of this one thing, this one time with the Lobster wallet, which I was a newbie at. But it is what it is. It is what it is. And I understand. And, you know, I don't mind being corrected. I just hope it doesn't happen again and again and again where I'm just being corrected for everything in the future. And then it just sucks. It makes this stream not fun to join anymore. So I got to be on top of my stuff to make sure that I don't get corrected, man. I use that with the liquid pool. There we go, Angus Scrim. Yep, that's the website I've seen. I believe all meme coins are rugs to make people lose billions so they can bring in strict regulations. Dude, totally. I mean, all this stuff is a show. And if they want to just keep playing this game where they try to get as many sheeple in on these meme tokens, dude, that's why we don't chase the pumps, man. Do you guys see what happened to Bonk? Right? And Bonk could just be going through a retracement and everybody's thinking, oh, well, Bonk is done. Bonk is done. Right? Who knows if Bonk is done? But yeah, it has a freaking retracement. a 70% or so, like over 50% retracement from the high that it just had a ridiculous run to. And then everybody gives up on it. It's going to go through a bear cycle, bonk, right? It just went so ridiculous. Like, this is what happens in crypto, guys. It doesn't go up forever. And as fast as it's gone up, it could go just as quickly back down, right? And, you know, that's why we got to enjoy the show when it's green and buy in the deep, deep reds. So then when it is green, we're making either profits or, once again, sitting back like this dude does, stream in, stream out. Hopefully you're just sending that kin from MEXC to BitTrue with a small amount of kin, right? Small amount of kin. Gee, prevention is better than cure. Exactly. There you go. There we go. More monkey business. That's very great point, dude. Great point. Shout out to the Blue Crew, man. You guys all keep me level-headed, even when we're drinking a Stella. Appreciate you. But anyways, let's keep going on. Let's see if we have any more news from today. If not, we're going to be jumping into the Metazar. Iris. Oh, dude. Yeah, we got great news from 3 projects that we love here. Iris Network, we've been following for a good bit because we know it's such an essential part of the Cosmos ecosystem, and they're part of the Hyperledger community. So IrisNet has completed their mainnet 2.1 upgrade successfully. Big shout out to their incredible validators, service providers, and all the teams. Welcome to the exciting world of interchain NFTs. So this is what it would bring. If the governance passes, the upgrade is scheduled January 8th. Get ready for an upgrade and dive into the world of interchain NFTs. So now NFTs going cross-chain across the Atom ecosystem is building out pretty freaking badass, like, you know, IBC, inter-blockchain communication layer there that it looks like other blockchains want to be a part of, right? We're seeing Corium trying to be a part of it and bridging possibly the XRPL into the Cosmos ecosystem. We're seeing Solana, you know, partnerships with the Kosh and others, right, within this Cosmos ecosystem. I'm very excited for the future of Interchain as well here and, you know, the ones who created Interchain, Iris Network. Let's look at the price of Iris here. And OGs know, Blue Crew OGs know that I like this crypto. This one shows high volatility and it has beautiful booms up, man. And I think IrisNet, sure, it's been doing some good things in the past 24 hours, but under 5 pennies, this crypto is undervalued. It's a 2.177 billion total supply, right? At 2 cents or close to 3 cents now. And look at this history right here. So we're close to its bottom, which was at a penny, or it went to 009 once and then went right back up and then took a massive run up to 12 cents. So a 12x from that price range. Then it retraced down about 70%, like we're going to see a lot of cryptos that run straight up, right? At 3 cents, bounces right up back towards the upside, massive run. Right? At 3 cents gives you a 10x from there, right? So in one cycle, you're able to get a 12x and a 10x out of IrisNet. And I'm excited to see where IrisNet's going to go from here. I've been bullish on this crypto for a good long time, compounding, staking, ever since we discovered the Atom ecosystem. And we were talking about this ecosystem in 2019, right? Along with Solana, right? And now they're like household names and like big time, you know, Web3, staking, DeFi type of platforms, right? And hopefully that's the next thing with Stellar. We may be a year early on Stellar, but we like building early positions nonetheless. So here with IrisNet, very low supply in accordance to its price, good volume that goes through it, could be ISO 222 compliant, right? Check this out. IRITA chain is responsible for Iris Network, right? Let's do a little dive into Iris Network. And if you guys are enjoying this type of information, I do a lot of work on deep diving a lot of these cryptos to understand, at least have a good rough understanding of them. I mean, Blue Crew can attest and OGs can attest that, you know, like when they break up a random crypto, I know something about it relatively. Like, I don't know if you could say that about a lot of other like crypto YouTubers that are out there. Any others like SHX price and tied to XRP or XLM? Dude, not really ripple effect. The only one I would say is Aqua. Aqua token and the 000. Here, let me finish my little thing with Iris, and then we'll jump into those because we talked about that in the earlier stream as well. But we'll get back into finding those 000 darlings that have possible ties with XRP and XLM. But once again, guys, sometimes you get lucky once, right? And we got very lucky with SHX, and that might have been our call of a lifetime right there was SHX. Now trying to hit, strike, have lightning in the bottle right here, trying to strike lightning twice in the same spot. I mean, we'll see, dude. We'll see. I mean, it is a ridiculous space after all, though. So IrisNet is an interchain NFT hub tailored for next generation business dApps, built using the Cosmos SDK. It facilitates cross-chain interoperabilities. These guys were part of the founders of the IBC with Cosmos, right? So they helped build out that IBC network, right? And then if you look at IRITA chain with Hyperledger, check this out, right? IRITA hub completes. Oh, well, they're on blockchain service network as well, which is actually a really big deal. Blockchain service network is a very big deal over on the east side. But here you go. Hyperledger Global Forum in 2021, right? IRITA combined with IRITA, bringing interoperability on enterprise blockchain. And you got Jeffrey Hu, the founder of IrisNet, right there. And here you go. Fabric IBC, Bezu IBC. Guys, Atom ecosystem is being undervalued. Big time. Big time. Looks like it's going to have an essential part in the Hyperledger consortium. Right? So then, if we go deeper, Jeffrey Hu, I don't know if we can find this on him because we had to listen to some of his interviews. But let me see if we can get info on his People's Bank of China experience. So this guy was a researcher for the People's Bank of China. Right? Jeffrey Hu. I don't think we're going to be able to find that, but it's in one of his interviews that he has. This isn't Jeffrey Hu. But in one of his interviews, he was saying his past, and he's a former researcher for the People's Bank of China. That's a pretty big freaking deal, right? Research director of IrisNet and head of strategy and technology research, as well as ecosystem development for IrisNet. Also the former chief technical analyst at Huobi Research, extensive experience in blockchain industry, published many in-depth blockchain research reports, which made a great influence in China. Ongoing project is IrisNet, right? So IrisNet, dude, I just think this one's a powerhouse of a crypto that is being slept on, dude. And nobody knows about this crypto. It's 2 cents, 3 cents again. And we've seen beautiful, beautiful volatility come out from this crypto. And I'm hoping we get a nice run up coming up soon for IrisNet. I've been wanting to add this one to the Blue Crew list for God knows how long. But Blue Crew, you guys make up the list. You guys have been, denying. You guys want more proof of what. You guys want to basically see high price. I think you guys want to see IrisNet hit like 10 cents or something. And then you'll be like, oh crap. Okay, here it is, right? Too bad a 5X will already pass you then. But hey, it is what it is. I get you. Sometimes, I'm passionate about so many cryptos and I get that. So I understand. But IrisNet, I like the connections that it has. And I don't mind just keep participating in what they got going on. They also have a coin swap market. This is a little bit risky though. I wouldn't put a majority of my Iris on this, but coinswap.market, provided by the IrisNet team. Oh, give me a second. I think I'm getting a phone call. Give me a sec, guys. Never mind. I wasn't. Okay. But you could do USDC with Iris and get 100%, 112% APY. That is pretty freaking ridiculous, man. So in the light of the recent halt in new BUSD minting and Binance plans to gradually cease support for BUSD products, we kindly remind you to unstake your assets and remove liquidity from the BUSD pools. So it looks like they're still building this thing out. They're still using this thing, right? They just removed the BUSD liquidity pools, but they had it for, you know, Atom and Iris, right? But that finished. But now they have new ones up, and it's WETH Iris and USDC Iris and Grab Iris. I would probably do the USDC Iris pool and then just end up seeing what happens with that platform. But yeah, I think this is a very, very underrated crypto. Very, very underrated crypto. So IrisNet has some good news for the upgrade. And then we have Ocean Protocol that has connections with Ripple and building on Interledger Protocol. Here you go. Big Chain DB. Ocean Protocol. Check this out. Ripple FX saying, I like Loonsea. It was like 120 and it's still around. I think it's going to go back up. Interesting, man. I mean, that's very high risk, high reward. That's super, super high risk, high reward for sure. I can confirm that Kin on MXC on Bitrue are the same. Deposit took 5 minutes. Interesting. I mean, MXC and Bitrue are very weird with their transactions though. Bitrue, when you send out of Bitrue, dude, even with XRP, it waits for 30 confirmations or so to send your XRP out of your Bitrue wallet, right? So the exchanges, they have their own ways of going about transactions, and sometimes it's not the fastest, right? Sometimes it's not the fastest. MXC, same thing, dude. I'll send my XRP or XLM or whatever I'm trying to just transfer over to MXC, because I don't buy directly on MXC, so I'll get it on Bitrue and then I send it over to MXC, dude, and it takes like a few minutes to get over to MXC. Like MXC, I don't know what they're doing, or they have like intense security or something like that, but yeah, I send it over to Bitrue and then I hope that it lands there, and then I get the notification on my MXC and then I swap it out for XPX or something like that, right? But anyways, Big Chain DB, Ocean Protocol, the team at Big Chain DB is now focused on Ocean Protocol, right? So this is their baby. This is their project, Ocean Protocol, right? And now let's check out Big Chain DB and Interledger Protocol, which we love. This is, you know, one of our, basically our favorite project. It's not a crypto. XRP is the crypto for the Interledger Protocol, but there's going to be other cryptos as well. Right? So Interledger Protocol, Ripple XRP, and Big Chain DB. Still, XRP community doesn't know about this or doesn't want to acknowledge it, right? Doesn't want to acknowledge it because price hasn't gone up. Same thing. Same freaking thing with SHX. I had been shouting from the freaking mountaintops about SHX going on, you know, other streams talking about SHX. I looked crazy. You know, they entertain me and I appreciate that. But of course, price goes up. That's when everybody gets excited about it. That's when all of a sudden the whole XRP community is finally seeing the XRP connections with SHX. And once again, we're shadow ban life, so it's okay. You know, we get it. We're just not intended to break out or anything or become a bigger channel than we are. You know, they're doing a really good job of just making sure the Shadow Dome is completely over the Blue Crew here. But hey, we got a tremendous community. I appreciate y'all. Apex in the house. What's up, man? 136 active devs. Q4 2023 for VeChain. Woo! I love hearing that, Apex. Apex, I can't wait for your report, bro. I cannot wait for your report. Adam has the top number of devs, has the network effect multiplier also working for it. Adam currently at the 4th spot for the active devs out of our top 72 coins. Love it. Love it. So I'm happy that what we're saying is kind of aligning with what, you know, because obviously we don't have, dude, I can't wait to use your you know, what your it's not your platform, but you know, I can't wait to see what you have found, because it's going to be so useful for us, you know, in terms of seeing if we've been doing our due diligence the right way of like trying to be attracted to projects that are attracting other projects or developers to it, right? And that's beautiful to see VeChain and Cosmos ecosystem having a lot of activity on theirs. That's very encouraging, and especially with the prices that they're at is insane, right? Like you were just saying, the Cosmos ecosystem has so many damn developers. Then that makes me think IrisNet has a good amount. IrisNet's like the sister chain of Atom on the east side, right? So I'm excited to see where this thing could go for sure, and the rest of the Atom ecosystem. VeChain, once again, also at a similar price than Iris. These two are like the 3-cent baby cryptos over here. VeChain and IrisNet. Beautiful. Thing with VeChain though, it has a higher supply than where IrisNet is at. IrisNet has about a 2 billion supply and is at 3 cents. VeChain's at 3 cents with an 86 billion supply, a significantly larger supply than IrisNet. Working on chain number 74 as we speak, listening to one of my faves. Oh, dude, you rock Apex, man. Shout out to you, brother. Appreciate you, man. And you got, dude, when we started hearing you talking about Near Protocol, man, you got us so bullish on it because we've been keeping the faith with this one when it was under $2. And just having seen like some of the meetups between Solana developers and Near Protocol, I was like, okay, well, Solana's not really hitting its peak yet. And maybe it's hitting its peak now. I still don't think it's hit its peak yet. But the fact that Solana wants to take, like Anatoly and like the developers were taking their time to interact with the Near Protocol guys, I was like, there may be something here with what they're doing with blockchain abstraction, right? Or their abstraction chain or whatever they're trying to do, right? So Near Protocol could be one of those like next levels of what Bitcoin is going to be. If he was talking about BTC, you would be everywhere. LOL. Yeah. No, that's very true, bro. If we were talking about BTC, if we were putting up price prediction videos, if we were putting up, I mean, we do funny, like our clickbait stuff is sarcastic because like we just know even if we do any type of clickbait thing, we're never going to get the views. It's not the reality of the situation. YouTube is very well aware of the type of info that we're sharing out here and the type of perspective that we're putting out there in terms of how to deal, like not how to deal with the crypto space, but how we're going about the crypto space. And it's so in the other direction of like a lot of the content creators are doing it for money or to maintain face, or they have sponsors with them and stuff like that. We have no sponsorships. We have like no Patreon, or not trying to get you on a Patreon or anything like that. You know, like we just care about the cryptos, man. That's it. I feel like they have to confirm it for me and I don't like it, but it's a means to an end. I plan to possibly take advantage of arbitrage. There we go. Yeah, I mean, see what happens, dude. See what happens, I guess. But anyways, let's keep moving on. So we got good news for IrisNet with the mainnet upgrade success. We got Ocean Protocol, new year, same resolution. Elevate your data game. Dive into the next gen of dApps with Ocean Uploader, which connects data storage directly with data monetization solutions provided by Ocean Protocol. So Ocean Protocol, we already just showed you guys working with Interledger Protocol, right? Here having back and forth talks. Adrian Hope Bailey and Dimitri De Hong, the founder of BigChainDB. BigChainDB has implemented the ILP within its infrastructure. Ripple and BigChainDB right there side by side, right? BigChainDB is complementary to decentralized storage, processing, and communication building blocks. It can be used side by side with higher level decentralized computing platforms and applications and protocols for identity, financial assets, intellectual property, and side chains. BigChainDB fills a gap in the decentralized stack. Many applications could use something decentralized like Bitcoin, but capable of storing large amounts of arbitrary data quickly, immutably, and with low latency. BigChainDB is our answer to that challenge, a big data database with blockchain characteristics, including decentralization, immutability, and built-in support for creation and transfer of assets. In conclusion, I think it was good to lose a little bit of I don't know why they're talking about LTC here, but at the end of the day, we just care about the interledger protocol and big chain DB connections, right? I think they have a video too of them presenting at the ILP summit. So let's check that out really quick. But guys, yeah, if you don't know, by the way, I would be following Apex's crypto channel right now because he's going to be releasing this info, I think, on his channel. If not, I'd be following his, I'd be following his X page as well. And I think it's similar. I think it's called Apex Crypto as well. So you should be able to find him easily. I mean, the guy's a brain. The dude has some really good info and is doing God's work, man. He is helping us find out who are really developing, who are active developers on these platforms. And that is so key. But let's go back to Big Chain DB here. But shout out to you. Guys, we're almost to 30 likes for a late night DLT stream, second stream of the day. I appreciate you guys. Here's Interledger Protocol and Big Chain DB. How about we check a 9-minute presentation of it? Why not? Let's do it. Let's just jump into the Interledger Protocol and Big Chain DB Ocean Protocol presentation from 2016. Like I've said about Ocean Protocol, man, this thing has survived multiple bear and bull cycles, has been time tested, which is very crucial for a long-lasting technology, is running good volume, is in the top 100. Apex Crypto is going to probably very much surprise me with the number of active developers that are on this platform. And hopefully I'm not disappointed, but who knows? Maybe we do end up being disappointed. Maybe there's no active developers on Ocean Protocol and it was just a thing in 2016, 2017. But it looks like, you know, they just released this major update, right? Talking about dive into the next gen of dApps with Ocean Uploader, which connects data storage directly with data monetization solutions provided by the Ocean Protocol. So they're still this is news we got today from Ocean Protocol, guys. So it looks like they're still actively building, and I can't wait to see what their plans are with the Interledger Protocol. Let's check out the founder of Big Chain DB at the ILP workshop in February 2016. Here we go. So we can only imagine how far they've come along with Interledger Protocol and so on and so forth.
Dimitri de Jonge. I'm from this Berlin-based company called Ascribe.io. And to give you some background, we were focusing mainly on creators, authorship. I think Evan already did.
I don't know. The sound is pretty bad, y'all. The sound is pretty bad. Let's see if it gets better.
And we came to a point where we saw that we were using the Bitcoin blockchain, which is awesome technology, has nice features. But at some point we realized that throughputs and storage and just queryability of these blockchain, Bitcoin type blockchains are sometimes quite tedious. So
oh snap, we're about to find out about Ocean Protocol. Yes, I can't wait.
We came up with a new product. It's called Big Chain DB. I'll talk a little bit later on this in a few slides. Interledger 0.1, but this protocol is important to us. It's mainly because people not only
look at that, dude. ILP connecting them all. And I think that's funny that the Justin Bieber thing is there before Justin Bieber ran on Ripple. Right, that little commercial of him running on Ripple or something back in the day. But you could see just connecting all the silos, right? And that's what they like about Interledger Protocol. And when you start adding Big Chain DB, apparently Ledger provided escrow, cross-ledger connectors, assigned receipts, universal mode for safety. Big Chain DB is a scalable blockchain database with high throughput, low latency, high capacity, powerful query capabilities, and rich permissioning to enable enterprise blockchains. There you can see immutability, no central authority, assets over network, high throughput, low latency, high capacity, rich permissioning, query capabilities. You can see processing has Ethereum there, which is interesting. IPFS, file system, database, Big Chain DB. I guess he shows all the code for it or something. There is one presentation where they show the Ocean Protocol logo over it. But I don't want to take up too many people's time with this. But Big Chain DB, as we just saw earlier, very focused on Ocean Protocol. Or at least we hope so until Apex gets back to us. Man, watch me pull a 180, dude. Once Apex goes, they haven't had any active developers in like the past 5 years, dude. If that's the case, then damn, we'll stop, dude. You know, I'm gonna definitely base a lot of my stuff off like that research there. So if Ocean Protocol is not having active developers, then I don't know what this whole thing with Ocean Uploader is, but definitely just a fugazi, right? Calling all builders, XX Network came out with some good news today. XX Network calling all builders. The 2024 XX Network grants program just launched. 20 million XX pool and 2 million XX potential per project. Got a great idea for the XX Network. Apply now and join the Web3 digital sovereignty revolution. So I'm just happy to see XX Network being active and releasing new updates. And now that they're doing this grants platform, I'm excited to see, you know, what could be going down here with, once again, sub 10 cents or around 10 cents. XX Network is out of this world. Okay, its program is running. I'll have a spot to check a couple of things to verify results. Nice. Very nice. Can't wait. I am in suspense, man. Everybody's like, go Apex, go. Do it for Kin as well. Do it for XX Network. Do it for IrisNet. Eventually, you know, I can't wait to see all the cryptos that he covers, but he's doing the top 100, and there's a lot of big names that we have on the Blue Crew list that are in the top 100, and I can't wait to be shocked, man. Because we're definitely wrong about some of these, without a doubt. Done with Tinder. Oh, man, Sniff. The next bitch who swipes left on me is getting... Oh, my God, dude. Sniff, you're so crazy, bro. Coco, where are you? Yeah, where's Coco at? L-E-E-T. Where are you? Hello, Coco. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for your support. So, answering the question of the 000 cryptos. What do we feel has like connections, like an XRP and XLM connection, but is in the 000s? Dude, CSC took a major dump today, guys. CSC took a major dump to the 000 165 range. It took about a 20% dump today. Right? Big time. And we were just already talking about how we liked it at the 000 200 earlier today. And then it takes a big dump on us. I still like CSC coin. I still, once again, this is what happens when you're dealing with small cap cryptos in the 000s. They're very highly volatile. And if, you know, the thing with CSC, it's going to run when XRP is running. So if XRP is not running and CSC is just going to do its weird sideways thing, it'll go up 20%, it'll go up 50%, it'll crash 50%, right? That's just the nature of CSC. I love that it's cheaper today, though, to be able to afford 1 million of these and just see what ends up happening with the only casino coin that is out there. Go, 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 go. Yep. RP, for sure, Apex is a GOAT, without a doubt. He's a GOAT in the making, man. Once that thing is out, watch out. Aqua token has connections directly with Stellar, so that's a good thing. It's an essential part of their ecosystem. If you look at the Stellar Dex exchange, you see that it's like basically in the top 5 of the most traded assets, right? 12,000 trades that are happening with Aqua. And I prefer to not see a lot of trades, to tell you the truth, because that means more people are hodling the Aqua, and I like seeing the increase in trust lines, right? This is the only project in the Stellar ecosystem that has a massive amount of trust lines connected to it. It has way more trust lines than Stronghold does, and yet the price is still at the 000 range. I think reality is going to hit when Sorobon happens and you start seeing DeFi projects and you start seeing Aqua being a very big part of the DeFi ecosystem for the Stellar ecosystem. I'm very excited to see where, you know, what Aqua can be doing. XPR, we've heard of XPR. We've tried to get the Blue Crew to vote it on, man. They just haven't voted it. It has connections with FedNow, right? Or at least Metal does, not directly XPR, but Metal, its sister blockchain, does. I mean, I like Proton and the triple zeros, man. Any of these cryptos and the triple zeros, I'm digging. Give me 1 million of them, give me 100,000 of them, and I'll never touch them again. And I'll just wait for a penny, or wait for 10 cents, or wait for $1, right? Try not to jump into these with more than I can afford to lose, and just enjoy the show. But I do like Proton in a speculative sense. I don't really know about the team and their future or anything like that. But in a speculative sense, I like that it's deep reds. I like that it's a 10 billion supply, significantly less than 100 billion, right? And then it's at 000936. So I do dig XPR. You know, I'm 50-50 on what I've researched so far about it. Some of it seems scammy. Some of it seems like sounds amazing, right? Results, Ocean Protocol, 45 active projects. And how many active devs? I can't read it. 119 active devs. Yes. Yes. Let's go. That's good. That's good, right, Apex? I think that's good. At least it's better than Doge, right? The amount that Doge has. Dude, that's very good. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thanks for doing that, Apex. Wow, you just made me more bullish on Ocean Protocol. Like, now we got some confirmation that those devs are still actively developing, and the update that we got today is a good sign. I just burned a hole in my PJs while lighting a fart on fire. No way, Buckles. No way. I'm here to put everyone in timeout. There we go, West. So X marks the spot. XPR Network founder worked with Jed on Stellar and has FedNow connections, 000 territory gem. I agree, dude. I agree. Brilliant. Brilliant, dude. And once again, Jed dodges bullets, right? So maybe his acquaintances also dodge bullets as well. Most projects are better than Doge G. Yes, totally. But I feel like that's good, man. That's good that there's that at least there's like over 100 active developers, and that, dude, once again, this is a crypto that's been around for a good long while, right? Ocean Protocol has been around for many years. Look at that. Since what, 2017, and in 2016 they created the Ocean Protocol. I'm sure this chart can go even further back, right? But that was the Interledger workshop in 2016 with Big J and DB right here. And it looks like it's broken out of its bear cycle trend. I'm excited to see where we can, Ocean Protocol can go from here. We may get a major dip. Like, there could be a dip that takes us down to about 19 or 20 cents Ocean, but I like sub $1 Ocean Protocol here. With a 1.4 billion supply, I definitely like sub $1 Ocean Protocol. And it's running good volume. Dude, this thing is checking a lot more boxes than we had thought. Like, now that we got Apex's confirmation there with the number of active devs and the amount of volume that's going through it, and it's in the top 100, and it's under $1. We've seen it go over $1 before. I'm very excited to see where Ocean Protocol could go. Yeah, definitely not bad for Ocean. And something near the bottom of the top 100, right? You would expect maybe that type of number or something closer in the top like 50 or 40, right? Man, I can't wait for the surprises you have in store for us, dude. If you can, Apex, how many projects? You don't have to say which projects, because I want to be surprised when I see it and you reveal it. But is Doge the only one in terms of zero developers, or are there multiple projects so far that you've researched in the top 100 that have 0 developers? Because then that would be, you know, very key to seeing how they're like tricking, you know, a lot of people to be jumping in on these projects, right? Like a Doge, for example. Do you think we will crash because of ETFs? I don't know about a crash because of ETFs. I honestly, like, there's something in my gut that's saying I don't expect the Bitcoin ETF to happen this year. We get hyped up for it every single year. It's been about 6 years of dealing with the hype every time near the end of the year with Bitcoin ETF. But the good thing is we don't need the ETF in order to have a bull cycle, right? But it would, I think it would be nice. I think it could take us to the next level, dude. Bitcoin, like that on the headlines, Bitcoin ETFs. Sure, some whales may be selling on noobs and stuff like that. But I think after the dust settles, dude, like holy cow, that could be very exciting times. the amount of speculation that would go into so many cryptos and so many newbies coming in going, oh crap, okay, Bitcoin ETF is passed, so I guess this thing's legit, right? I wonder what other cryptos may be legit. BitTrue Wallet was comprised and had put compromised and had put CSC on hold, and the price is plummeting. Oh snap! That's great. That's a great. So that means this is like just a momentary thing. This isn't about the technology and CSC. This is like a BitTrue F up, which is good. Sadly, there are multiple projects with less than 5. 2 are very shocking based on how much I seen them hyped on crypto Twitter. Holy cow. Yes. Yes. Let's go. I am so excited. So there are multiple projects with less than 5 freaking active developers, and Ocean Protocol, guys, on the Blue Crew list at 91 on the top 100 has over 100 active developers. Beautiful. And that was from 2020 Q4 of 2023. 45 active projects. I love your system, Apex. Very awesome, dude. I can't wait to use it as reference and just for the presentation of it and where it could go from there, man. Like, I think this may inspire other developers to want to work with you or help you build it out more, or do it where, like, you know, you get quarterly updates on a website or something of, hey, this past quarter, there were this many active developers, and like a ranking system of like the ones that have the most active developers. And then, like, I mean, there's the potential of this thing and where it could go once other people like get a whiff of it and other developers want to jump on and help you out with it, man. And then you know, you're getting your resources covered, because I understand it's also very costly to be doing what you're doing. So we're very grateful for you, man. One you already know about, G, because you retweet my tweet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, right. So that was one of the ones that has only 5. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. I was surprised to. I know which crypto you're talking about. I know which one I retweeted earlier, and that's a surprising one because we've shown love to this crypto before, and to see that it only has that many, I was gonna be like a little snarky and be like, well, are the 5 developers maybe Apple, Microsoft, IBM, and Linux or something, you know? But I didn't want to be like, you know. But that was a tough reality to face, because I'm pretty hyped up about it, and I think, you know, they're contributing to the Solana ecosystem, and it looks like they have a collaboration with Apple, right? With OTOY. We need a Blue Crew Discord channel, G. We do have one. I just never use it, man. I just like keeping it. Dude, the Blue Core Discord channel is our freaking chat in the Blue Castle, in that YouTube chat. That's our Discord, right? Because, like, running multiple of these things, man, it just takes too much time, and it's like so much having, like, before I stream, okay, share it out to this one, share it out to that one. I just want to make it simple. You can reach me on X or through the Blue Castle streams, or on this, you know, these last live streams here. You can leak it. It's all public info anyway. So yeah, Apex was saying the other one that has less than 5, or, you know, around 5 developers, man. And this was shocking, right? When I saw Apex post this shocked me. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Okay, so yeah, he's done about 74 out of 100, he said, right? But let me show that retweet there. Okay, so here we go. Can anyone help me confirm, are there only 3 devs working on Render Token? This seems astronomically low. It does, dude. Especially for the type of crypto that it's been hyped up to be. And what, you know, OTOY is, right? OTOY is actually legit. Like, they do really do all the graphics that they're doing. So it's very interesting to see that there's only 3 active developers, at least according to Q3 or Q4 of 2023. But yeah, that does seem very, very low for a crypto that's in the top 100 now, right? And that we like, you know. It sucks hearing that type of news, though. So yeah, with a super low supply, 644 million at a 271 million volume, like a lot of volumes going through this crypto. It's a top 50 crypto, a top 50 freaking crypto. Holy cow, man. Are we just being deceived? Like, that's the thing too. It's like, damn, do we want to, you know, I mean, it's a wait and see type of thing, but that does seem way too low. Like, you definitely need active developers on your project. What's up, SoFlow Digital? Appreciate you tuning in, bro. Good to see you. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Much love to all of y'all. Thanks for the support. We're over 30 likes for the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Let's keep going over some more news. So yeah, fast, you know, just a fast run. IrisNet had an upgrade. Successful. We like IrisNet. Ocean Protocol. We just got, you know, news from Apex that they have over 100 active developers in the last quarter alone, which is really good for where it's positioned in the top 100 and comparison to Render, which is at number 45 with only 3 active developers. So Ocean Protocol had their release of Ocean Uploader, the gateway to effortless file uploading. You have XX Network calling all builders, doing grants program now with XX Network and using XX. Very excited about that. We talk about our shadow ban life here. You know, I was just doing a test post here. Dude, we got about 381 views and only 3 likes on this post. I mean, shadow ban life is real. It is what it is. We average about maybe over 100 to 200 views per our stream videos, which is really good. I appreciate the support. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's way better than where we were before. But there's streamers out there, people who are, you know, doing their thing, and they get like 1,000 views a day, multiple thousands, right? Per video that they post. And it is what it is, you know. We're not giving out gems, but we're talking gems out here, and, you know, we're sharing so much info about a lot of these projects that, you know, maybe they just don't want us breaking out there. It's all good. The future of trade is digital. DYK, digitally delivered services, are the fastest growing segment of international trade. World Trade Organization knows what's up. They know the future is digital, without a doubt. But anyways, let's jump into the deep reds. Let's look for 000 cryptos that are gem. XPR was definitely one of them. Good call out there from, who was it? X marks the spot. I appreciate that call out with XPR. We've been trying to get the Blue Crew to vote that on as well, but they denied it. This list, I don't make the list, guys. The Blue Crew makes the list. We have 43 cryptos here on the Blue Crew list. Render isn't on it, which is pretty funny. So Blue Crew was pretty smart about now adding Render onto the Blue Crew list ultimately. But we have Solana, XRP, ADA, Avalanche, Chainlink, Atom, Near, XLM, Filecoin, HBAR, VeChain, Algo, QNT, XTZ, XDC, IOTA, Ocean Protocol, Casper, Flare, AGIX, Jasmy, DAG, EWT, SGB, Cody, Solo, Elastos, Electronium, Kin, Dragon Chain, Casino Coin, Digital Bits, XX Network, XPX, ZA, Velo, SHX, Flix, GBEX, Star Token, Core, Anchor, and Aqua. And the 000 gems that I really like out of this list, I mean, GBEX is multiple zeros, so many zeros, right? You can get 1 billion of these for like $100. So GBEX, total great value, I think, especially, you know, if XDC starts getting some love, GBEX is going to definitely get some, you know, it's going to have some ridiculous days. That, you know, with such a low cap crypto, the volatility is just, the potential for volatility in the speculative market is ridiculous, right? We talked about Kin earlier. CSC, major dump, compromise on BitTrue wallet, I guess, happened. So major dump on CSC may be a good time to be taking advantage of the dip here. Next up, IOTA. There we go. Yep. Dude, that one I feel like is going to be a shocking one. I feel like, because a lot of people like IOTA in the crypto space, but I feel like there may not be as many active developers, but we'll see. We'll see. I could be wrong. I am kind of stoned. Okay, Wes, there you go. XDB 000547. XDB chain. This one's definitely a swing for the fences, just chipping away little by little and see what ends up happening with this one in the future. Stellar Fork, apparently, and I like their transparency with their community. I like where they're doing. We'll see what ends up happening with XDB. I am not overly bullish on this one. This is very highly risky, though, 000, without a doubt. I don't have as much confidence in it as I do, for example, Aqua. Aqua at the 000683 range. I definitely have a lot of, like, I'm very excited to see where Aqua could go in that Stellar ecosystem and what it can do and the type of connections it's building. XPX is another, you know, one of my favorite 000845 right here. XPX, I think, is such a massive sleeper, you guys. I can't say any more about it other than CBDC Tech Sprint winner, Dragonfly FinTech having been around since like 2015. You know, working with NEM and then working with Symbol, but now they're working XPX, and it looks like XPX is their crowning achievement with their N-Core technology and winning that CBDC Tech Sprint, right? Electronium, part of the Digital Pound Foundation. Once Apex starts doing cryptos outside of the top 100, can't wait to hear about, you know, XPX and Electronium in the future, or even Aqua for that matter. But Electronium at 002 range, part of the Digital Pound Foundation with Ripple, Avalanche, and Quant. I think this is the most undervalued crypto of those four, right? Like, it's nowhere near their top 100 status. And this one could maybe catch a lot of people by surprise. Blue Lightning could strike like lightning, big time. XPX pump like SHX. It probably will. It probably will in the future. I think XPX is still like, SHX had some major news, right? SHX had major news, and then, you know, the pump started happening, right? Price started moving, and then everybody in the community starts talking about it. FOMO started kicking in, and we're in the process of FOMO, I feel like, with SHX right now. XPX, not yet. Once XPX starts going to 001,000 or 1,500 or 002,000, you're going to all of a sudden start hearing people on CT or X, whatever, putting XPX next to their profile names and then talking about, guys, what a sleeping giant crypto this is. CBDC Tech Sprint winner back in 2022. And look at the names that were associated with it. Ripple, Stellar, R3, and they beat all three of them in the CBDC Tech Sprint. Like, you know, they'll just keep, you know, repeating all the stuff that we've said about SHX 2 years ago. There you go, G-Man. Dude, we had been talking about SHX on this channel, and since you're a gray, you know, hey, much love to you. I appreciate the grays tuning in. You guys are amazing. You guys are very much welcome here, and if you like SHX, man, we love it. Dude, this was our poster boy Deep Red for the past 4-5 freaking years. Man, we had been following this project because we've been following so closely with XRP and Stellar. When SHX was even announced as a token, we were like, guys, I'm not sure if this even really exists. So far, Stronghold is just talking about only their stable coin, but for some reason they have a connection to their website that goes to SHX and talks about the token, but we don't hear the team talking about the token really at all, right? It was that early with SHX on this channel. We were alone on an island for years, looking like the crazy one on the island, talking about SHX and Ripple and XLM connections and trying to get the XRP community to wake up to it. But now XRP community wakes up to it, and they wake up to it chasing a pump, right? Hopefully it never crashes. Hopefully it just goes up forever. But, you know, newbies' hands will be tested. This is a high volatility crypto. It has a history of high volatility. It can go up very quickly. It can go down just as quickly. G-Man. Yeah, but that's awesome that you bought SHX 2 years ago, bro. That's awesome. That means you belong very well here with the Blue Crew. Everybody here, like, we flipped the switch on SHX back in September 24th of 2023. You can go back to the video or whatever. But on September 24th of 2023, we flipped the switch on SHX when the Blue Crew owned a majority of the SHX supply. We said, okay, we're flipping the switch. We own more of the supply. They gave us too many opportunities at 000, 300, and 400, right? So shout out to you, G-Man, for being an early and seeing the vision of it before everybody else did, before the crypto Twitter nerds started jumping in and showing all this wonderful information on it, which I am so grateful for, by the way. But it's just sad that it takes a massive green movement first to get excited about the project. So I hope those same people are still around when we do go through the next bear cycle, right? And in the past 90 days, it's like in the deep reds, right? And I hope they still are committed to the vision then, right? Or whatever, or not. I don't care. You guys do what you do. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader. I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Crew is always right. 197 active devs on IOTA. That's good to hear. That's good. Very nice, Apex. Boss mode, Apex. So good job, Blue Crew, having IOTA on the Blue Crew list. Looks like there's a lot of active developers, and it looks like it's highly undervalued. It's good to have. I mean, dude, it's in the deep reds. It's in its bottom phases. It hasn't pumped like a lot of other cryptos have. Maybe this one's getting ready for a freaking pump. 2.78 billion. That's a very small supply. It's not even at $1. Running pretty good volume as well, so it checks off a lot of boxes. ISO 222 compliant Hyperledger connections. Gotta love it. Casper. Yeah, Casper's on our Blue Crew list as well. We've been loving Casper, man. It reminds us of HBAR and Cody when they were at 2 cents forever. This crypto just stays at 4 cents and 5 cents forever, and it's gonna just melt faces when it breaks out. Gonna probably shoot up to about $1, maybe even close to $1. I would say 80 cents is where I would go. I would say 80, maybe $1.50 if we're very lucky. But I think Casper has tremendous potential to melt faces. Definitely like the connections there with Casper, and very savvy of the Blue Crew to have that on the Blue Crew list. Once again, this list is made up by the Blue Crew. We love the Grays here. Oh, totally, dude. Shout out to any of the Grays. You guys are amazing. And you guys are bringing the freaking info, right? So I appreciate that support. Like, G, man, I can already tell we're going to like you, man. You're my G brother already, dude. You're talking Casper. You're talking SHX. Love it. X marks the spot. You were bringing awesome info with XPR call. Like, you guys already know the deal coming in. There's some people who come in as Grays, and they're like, check out this crypto, and it's gone up 900%, right? But you guys are shooting out cryptos that are right across the board and great price in accordance to their supply, as long as we're playing the speculative game in the market here. I heard IOTA was XRP's competition a while back from an AI. Nice. I mean, once again, I think they got to be interoperable. Stefan Thomas said that he dabbled in investing in IOTA, but then he sold his tokens. So I don't know if he's missing out on a great opportunity with IOTA, but he was... Hey, I suspect you had Esper Hunter ritually... Dude, no, Esper Hunter still pays his membership every month, dude. He has been paying his membership to this channel every month. There is going to be... And don't say he's a clone when he comes back, okay, Sniff? Don't say that we cloned him, that we had to do a ritual where he's gone for some time so we can perfectly clone him and then have somebody coming in as Esper Hunter. Esper Hunter, I got a feeling, is going to revisit this stream probably when we moon, right? Probably when we moonshot big time. Esper Hunter is going to be jumping back in and being like, what's up, Blue Crew? I'm financially free. How you guys doing? Right? There's scammers coming in. Oh, you think G-Man and all those are scammers? I mean, dude, once again, the Grays, we got to be aware of the Grays. We know More Monkey business seems legit so far. He's been around for a good couple of months, right? Some of these new Grays could be scammers. There was a Gray that we thought was legit, but he apparently asked one of our Blue Crew for their email, and then he sent him a link. Fortunately, the Blue Crew member knows better and stuff like that. But yeah, we got to be careful with some of these Grays, man. That's the nature of their Gray nature, right? They dabble a little in the good, they dabble in a little in the bad. There's some good Grays, some bad Grays, right? It's just the nature of the game. But hey, man, we have a whole group of blue wrenches that know how to sniff this out, man. Gotta watch him. We got LET being the Blue Castle sheriff walking around. He's just walking around the whole Blue Castle, making sure these Grays aren't making a mess of things. Not ruining a good thing that we have here. GDLT, but yeah, I did not ritually sacrifice freaking Esper Hunter, dude. We don't do that anymore, man. We just evaporate people. And it's not a sacrifice. It's just them willingly giving up their lives. All right. The Talmudic Grays are the bad ones. There you go. Shout out to everybody, man. I hope you guys are having a good time. It's a Monday night, dude. And we've been working all day. And like, we still haven't ended our work day technically because we're doing this stream. But it doesn't feel like work, man. I wish I could do this on the reg with y'all. But hey, you know, some channels grow slower than others. And it is what it is. But let's keep looking for value. So the 000 cryptos, I said this earlier, the ones that I really like. I mean, I love GBEX. I'm getting more and more bullish on GBEX. Still just playing the game though, like I don't mind just chipping away with this one little by little. You get a ton of them for like $5. You get a ton of them for $10. You get a ton of them for $100, right? Same thing that we're doing with NLT. But GBEX seems to have some good substance with it, especially with its connections to the XDC network. By the way, if you guys didn't tune into the earlier stream, there's 2 new cryptos in the SDC network ecosystem. Anchor, which is part of our Blue Crew list, the blue eye right here, Anchor Protocol. Connections with the Cosmos ecosystem as well. Connections with a lot of cryptos. Running some really good volume at 16 mil at 2 cents with a 10 billion supply. I think this one hasn't run yet. I don't think XDC community has even woken up to this crypto yet. So I like entry points here on Anchor. Wi-Fi just recently joined the XDC ecosystem. Had a nice little pump, but then it kind of just retraced. It's just kind of going sideways still, not reacting. But a 68 million total supply for a crypto that is 17 cents, right? So this crypto looks like it already has had its run up in the past 30 days, but maybe it's just going to continue, dude, because the supply is just so damn small. And if XDC community is waking up to this thing, dude, Wi-Fi could be higher than 17 cents, you know, without a doubt, if the speculation runs its way. Make another channel with a different PC or phone and just talk about BTC. That's a good point, Ripple. Maybe we'll do it for just laughs after we retire or something, dude. SGB having a little bit of a dip recently, going down to the 007 range. FLR having a little bit of a dip. I'm interested to see where these prices are going to go for that. But yeah, 000 cryptos that I really like, dude. SHX just on a tear. Let's go. God, I love this crypto, man. Where do you even get these coins? I mean, a lot of these coins you can get on either BitTrue or MXC, right? A lot of these cryptos you can get on MXC. XPX you can get on MXC. Aqua you can get on Lobster Wallet within the Stellar ecosystem or the Stellar DEX. XDB you can get on BitTrue and stake for 34%. CSC you can get on BitTrue. Kin you can get on BitTrue or MXC. Globiance you can get on BitTrue. Electronium, unfortunately, you can only get on Qcoin and some other platforms. Huobi Global and some other exchanges there. Jasmy, you can actually sub a penny crypto that you can get on Coinbase. So Jasmy looking really interesting. Dragon Chain, I think you could get Dragon Chain on Qcoin and Gate.io and Uniswap, it looks like. XTC you can get on BitTrue. Casper you can get on BitTrue. Cody you can get on Coinbase or BitTrue. DAG I think you can get on BitTrue. Hedera HBAR you can get on Coinbase or BitTrue. XX Network you can get on MXC. I'm surprised BitTrue doesn't have XX Network yet, but that's why I still think it's super undervalued, under 10 cents with the billion supply for a privacy focused CBDC type of technology there. Very excited for the XX Network. XLM I can't believe is under 12 cents. So many cryptos that are undervalued, so many layer ones that are undervalued, and it looks like IOTA and Ocean, according to some of the reports that we just got today from Apex, looks like IOTA and Ocean are very undervalued as well, in accordance to how many active developers that they got going quarterly, or at least for last quarter. Cryptos that are in the deep reds though, man. CSC is in the deep reds, man. It is taking a beating right now because of some of this BitTrue nonsense, but it's nothing about the technology. Might want to take advantage of this dump. Might want to jump onto Sologenic DEX or on the Sum wallet and swap for some CSC while the price is still this low. Did we? Oh, sorry. I thought I heard like a notification sound, but I guess I was wrong. SoFlo. How many devs does XRP have? You'll have to wait for my report. Exactly, dude. The suspense, man. I can't wait for his report, bro. And I appreciate the info that you shared on this live stream. And plus, not many people are seeing it anyway, Apex. We're shadow ban life. You and me both are shadow ban life, man. Like, Apex, you should be getting so many more, like, responses to your X tweets and everything. But, hey, we're just, you know, just being genuinely ourselves and, like, just trying to provide some good content or good substance to the crypto space. And, hey, it's okay. You know, I got a feeling when your report comes out, it'll pick up significantly. G, I am able to get... Am I able to get a blue wrench? SoFly, once the green giants decide, man, I'm not the one. I could give out blue wrenches, but I stopped giving away blue wrenches personally. Green giants now decide and vote and they have a limit. You have to have like about a 3-month limit with the blue crew here. so we can really just figure out that you're not, trying to psyop us or, trying to scam us like Coco was, right? So, please forgive us, but there was plenty of chances in the past 2 years when we were just, or dude, basically we were the first crypto channel to do all blue wrenches for everybody who tuned into our streams, because we were trying to figure out ways to grow the channel. So everybody who joined in and was just like talking XRP or anything, we just gave blue wrenches freely. And then we decided to stop. I think we stopped giving them away in early 2023. And if I'm not mistaken, Blue Crew, maybe you guys can correct me. Maybe it was 2022. I know we created the GDLT token around 2022. And then we stopped giving away blue wrenches probably earlier in 2023. Dude, there's so many people with blue wrenches. But the green giants, they have a magical power. There's something in those green mountains, man. Maybe some crystal that lets them make these blue wrenches, because they do gift grays blue wrenches. And sometimes, Bishop Thomas, a green giant, comes in and gifts membership. So you may go from gray to green right away, like Buckles did, right? So, SoFlo, I mean, you could just jump to being a tiny green giant. Why not? I mean, it's like what, 99 cents or $1.99? SoFlo, I get it. You'll earn the blue wrench, man. Once one of these green giants, like, wants to put it up to vote, we'll put it up to vote for SoFlo to become a blue wrench. And we'll let the green giants decide your future, my dude. There you go. Green giants are speaking already, saying, almost though. You're almost there. Yeah, I hopefully you don't take this personally, my dude. It's, it's just the way, like, now that this channel is, I guess, somewhat picking up traction, or we're starting to see, like, people, like, this is what helps us find out who the OGs were, is like the people who had blue wrenches were the ones who had faith in our channel when it was bear market. And it was like, we still don't get enough traction, right? So this is just the way that we go about things now, because now that there's more grays coming into the chat, and I appreciate it. I appreciate all the new subscribers, all that good stuff, all your support. But yeah, if you're a gray and you want to get a blue wrench, or you want to, you can become a green giant easily, right? That's your decision if you want to become a green giant. But to get a blue wrench, green giants now decide the future of that, right? Ocean Protocol is that AI? I think it's decentralized storage. I think that's what their data storage. That's what they're looking to tackle, and they collaborate with the Interledger Protocol. If you rewind to earlier in this video, we go in a little in depth on Ocean Protocol there. Yeah, we are just being cautious. Exactly, man. Because, like, we already had, like, a scam event happen to one of Blue Crew here from a gray. So we're just trying to make sure that, these scammers are getting clever. Like, I made it a subscribers only chat so we can limit the amount of grays that are, not genuine, right? But now they do subscribe and then still try to scam people, right? So definitely got to be cautious. And I hope you understand, man. I hope you understand the way we go about it. But hey, there's going to be one day where a green giant decides to bless you with the blue wrench, my dude. And it's going to be fantastic, especially if you're just, doing your thing and you're not trying to scam anybody. And then Dave here giving the thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hitting the likes. Thanks to any new subscribers. And Dave, good seeing you here. Hopefully we get to see you in future streams as well, my dude. But yeah, a lot of 000 sub-a-penny gems out there, and so many layer 1 cryptos that are so undervalued that shouldn't even be under a freaking dollar. XRP XLM, the Power 6, man, XRP XLM, XDC, SHX, XX, and XPX. Most of those are significantly under a dollar. It's absurd. Shouldn't be the case. Yeah, thank you, Dave. G gave me my first wrench. Grateful. Dude, Marvin Davis, shout out to you. Yeah, you were one of the last ones to get a wrench from me, man. I've been a sub for well over a year. You put me on to SHX, so thank you for that. Dude, X marks the spot. I do remember seeing you in previous stream, man. So shout out to you, man. And thanks for the shout out on the SHX love, man. Because, yeah, a lot of people don't know, like, that we've been talking about SHX for so damn long. And that, like, it was basically our baby. We were like the only channel. We were even saying we are the only channel that talks about SHX at the extent that we talk about it. He took my virginity. Marvin Davis, how long do you have to be, have you been a subscriber to G? Marvin Davis, I think, has been around close to a year now, right, Marvin Davis? I feel like you've been around for a good bit, man. By the way, we got to start slowing down the flux capacitor, guys. Momentum is not a... I mean, BTC momentum was pretty good, but we got to slow down the flux capacitor a lot because it's not like ridiculous momentum like it was before. So, there it is. Here we go. Let me slow down that speed. We're going to go from 65 all the way down to, let's just do 50 because it's still relatively bullish. I mean, SHX is doing its thing. Here we go. All right, it's a little slower now. Just a tiny bit. Just a bit. About a year, I believe. Nice, dude. Yeah, I mean, that is a low act, dude, and it's very, you know, that, damn, they're getting smart, dude. They, like, play nice. Dude, I was liking Coco. He was asking me questions. I was answering questions. He was saying funny things. But I think he knew that he couldn't target me right away at first. He had to target Blue Wrenches first. Because if he targeted me, then we would have called it out right away, right? And then been like, sorry, Coco. But LEET, being the freaking blue sheriff that he is, and bad timing coming into the Blue Castle or into, you know, Rain Stream or something, trying to get LEET to send, click on his link or whatever. Any thoughts on Dent or Mobile? So Dent, I don't really have too much thoughts on, man. Dent at 001 though, not bad. Looking out there though, 100 billion supply, flatlining. Maybe this is a good time for Dent, right? A lot of good volume running through it. 9 cent all-time high. Maybe speculatively, Dent is a powerhouse here in terms of the volume that is running. Very high supply though, right? So I don't know what to really think about Dent here, right? Let's just do a little bit of just updates on their X to see what they're doing. But I've heard of Dent. You're the sheriff, dude. You're the sheriff, man. You've been dubbed the sheriff of the Blue Castle, LEET. We need you wearing that white hat. Maybe you can get a blue hat in the future or a blue star. And there you go, man. You're the freaking sheriff. So yeah, it looks like they were updating people in December of 2023. We haven't gotten any 2024 updates yet from Dent. Let's check out, what was the next one? I do like the second one. Mobile coin. Is it? Oh, you're doing mobile, right? Helium mobile. So thoughts on Helium mobile? I mean, I like Helium, right? So HNT, if this is their sister crypto or whatever, yeah, I like things connected with Helium, man, in that Solana ecosystem, and it's at sub a penny, 58 billion. So that's not a bad one looking out. I thought you were talking about mobile coin though, the one that's in the Hard Yaka portfolio, because this one, where is it? MOB. This one's a 250 million supply at 38 cents with an all-time high of $73. Like, holy freaking cow. Right? How far away this thing is from its all-time high. And if it were to hit a speculative level, it could go to like $3, dude. It could go to $3 from where it's at right now. Just on speculation. That's a 10x. And then if it, let's say there's like actual momentum building up for this thing, then you can get like $9, maybe even close to like 30 freaking dollars, which is like 100x, right? Which is the dream we're all trying to achieve. It's a blue crypto. It's running good volume, 16 million in volume, right? This is on the Hard Yaka portfolio. Greg Kidd owns some MOB. What makes the show great is you have to get voted in, not selected for a wrench, because this show isn't Congress. That's pretty funny. But yeah, mobile coin right here. You could see Anatoly from Solana follows them. BitTrue following them. You got co-founder of Paradigm and Coinbase following them. Co-founder of Brave following them. Right? They moved over to their Sense app. So now they have the Sense app, but MOB is still like a focus of it. And they've been, updating it. January 2nd, freelancer tip of the day. Sense app is the easiest way to get paid as a freelancer. Get paid in seconds versus days or weeks from clients and businesses, no matter where they are around the world. So Sense, mobile coin, super low supply. very high all-time high in the deep reds. I mean, this is a combination, not for success, because there's no guarantee in the crypto space, but damn, you know, a small entry here could go a long way with mobile coin if it were to hit. Sorry, markets that it's listed on. You got BitTrue. You can get Mob on BitTrue. You can get it on Binance. You can get it on CoinEx, Gate.io. Right, some pretty good listings there. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in for another DL Talk. Late night DLT edition. You guys are amazing. Shout out to all of y'all. Much love to all of y'all. I am so grateful for the support. Every bit helps. And we're going to be wrapping up the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed. We've done 2 streams a day so far. Like, I mean, you know, this was after work too. So like, we've been hustling, man. We've been trying because you guys keep on trying.
I'm gonna keep trying if you guys keep trying. Let's keep rocking and rolling, man.
I mean, man, we found some amazing shit out there today. I mean, the kind of shit I didn't think you could find in the trash, you know?
Much love to the Blue Crew. Shout out to all of y'all. Found G while looking for SHX content. That's awesome, dude. Appreciate you. Pretty much the same for me, Marvin. Hell yeah, man. I'm happy I was like, you know, you guys were already looking for SHX content and we were one of the only avenues at the time to find it. Thoughts on Cum Rocket? Hey, dude, I'm sure it's going to moon. If it's in the deep reds and it's a low supply and low price in accordance to supply, you know, it's going to moon in the speculative cycle, man. I mean, I hate joking about it, but there is a sick reality to it too, man. I mean, that's how meme coins make... Dude, I mean, let's get out of our Blue Crew list. You want to see what the top gainer is for today? The top gain crypto for today is called Block Beats. It went up 9,000% in the past 24 hours. You got Cover Protocol going up 2,000%. You got Redcoin going 300 freaking percent. Redcoin, I remember Redcoin from back in the day, and now it's become just like a joke crypto or something, dude. But this thing has run in its history. It ran in 2018, had a nice run in 2021. Maybe Redcoin is ready to go again, right? 000, maybe this is another 000 gem. Super low volume, nothing going through this crypto. I think it's a dead crypto. It's been around for a good while, though. It's been around for a long time, since 2014, right? Redcoin. God, I haven't even said that name in a long time. But yeah, it's a mess, dude. All the cryptos that you know you hate will go up. All the cryptos you like will go up. That's the beauty of the speculative bull cycles. It's a wall of green and a wall of red. Red light, green light. Squid Games, you name it. We just try not to chase pumps, and we try to enjoy the greens while they're here, because they can go away just as quickly as it came. Shout out to everybody. But anyways, guys, we're on our way out here. Thanks again for tuning in for another stream. I appreciate you guys hitting the likes on the way out, or if you're watching later, thanks for hitting the likes. Just helps us, you know, break through that shadow ban wall, and, you know, brings new grays like, you know, who was it? David? Appreciate you. Who else? SoFlo, we've been seeing you for a bit. X marks the spot, we've seen you for a bit. Who else? Who was the other one there? We had another gray here. G-Man and Mep, I appreciate you guys. And once again, thanks for the donations from Ripple Affect and from Rye Guy. You got, or Rye Guy earlier. Thank you, Rye Guy. And then somebody else sent another donation there, though. Oh yeah, it was for Ken. It was from Rye Guy. Shout out to you, man. Much love to all of y'all. And once again, thank you to Apex. I can't wait for your report. Shout out to Apex. And once again, guys, if you don't know of Apex, I'd be following his YouTube channel for his report, or his X for, you know, more info on his findings and his report as well. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, most likely. We'll be streaming probably around the morning time, 10 a.m. or around that time, PST. Maybe we play some late night metaverse game tonight on Metazar to show you. I've been wanting to show you guys this for a bit. You know, I've been wanting to show you all the games that are in this XPX metaverse. So not only is it a CBDC tech sprint winner, it's also having a full-fledged metaverse going on and growing underneath our noses, right? So excited to see that. But anyways, thank you, Blue Crew. Thank you, Green Giants. Thank you, Ledger Citizens. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We'll see you guys in the Blue Castle. It's going on right now, right? right? That's our after party stream. That's the stream between streams, the bridge to all the Blue Crew streams, the Blue Castle. We'll see you guys there, and I appreciate your support there as well, you guys. We got the eye of the tiger. We keep it crypto. Adios. Let's hope we retire tonight.
Look at the moon.
Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.